Hey guys, Cdrama Invasion here and welcome back to a new video. As mentioned and promised in the last top 10 video, I'll be talking about my top 10 modern romance Chinese dramas now. And just a disclaimer, as usual, this is subjective and feel free to put your rankings and your dramas, thoughts and comments in the comments below afterwards. Another little disclaimer is this is not my genre. I'm more of a costume drama girl, so I won't be able to catch all of the modern C-dramas that dropped, since that would be impossible since there's too many. So dramas that aren't mentioned but are on my plan to watch list, such as My Little Happiness, Unforgettable Love, My Dear Guardian, etc. It might be because I haven't seen it, which is why it's not included. Now let's just jump on into it. Make sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications to all so you don't miss out on future videos. In 10th place, I have a tie, and they're both e-gaming dramas. The first one is Falling Into Your Smell, starring Shu Kai and Cheng Xiao. This one had moments of highs and lows. The romance was quite slowly paced, and there was more focus on the gaming aspects. There was a lot of scandals that it was inaccurate by Chinese netizens or e-gamers that were really mad at them, and they had to make an apology when this happened. So if you're watching this not for the romance and the cast, then you might be offended if you're just here for the gaming aspect. I also thought there was this random Korean team that came and they spoke Korean in some parts, and the dubbing was hilarious and super weird. That was another off-putting part. But overall, despite all the flaws, it is what it is, which is a cute romance drama with some e-gaming aspects, and I thought that they did that well. Overall, not the best drama ever, but still a light and easy watch. The other Thai drama in 10th place is Go Go Squid 2 DT Apple Dog's Time. So I started off with quite high expectations since I really do love the first one, but you really have to take this one on what it is, which is a new set of cast and characters. Even the gaming aspects is a little bit different. I thought the first 5 to 10 episodes were mediocre, but slowly as I kept on watching and stuck with it, I really found it enjoyable, especially the second couple. I really enjoy Wang Anyu's character, and in all his dramas, I feel like he shines just because he's so charming and attractive in these types of roles where he's oozing confidence and charisma chasing the girl. And although the first few episodes I felt were too fast-paced when it came to the romance, just because it felt like insta-love, when the pacing slowed down a bit and the acting became a bit more natural, I enjoyed it a lot more. Also, I really liked that there was a lot of cameos, and you finally got to see the wedding between Li Shan and Yang Zhi's character in the first Go Go Squid. In 9th place, I chose Dear Diary. This has such a ridiculous type of storyline, but once you click on an episode, I feel like it's just so fun to watch and it's a breeze to watch. So this is a drama about a girl who, when she was 12, she traveled to this ancient museum with Babylonian myth, and she used these types of characters to write basically a fan fiction of herself, her best friend, and them finding the loves of their lives. And when she turns 24, these characters come to life and these things actually happen. If you're looking for something funny, refreshing, and unique, then this is the one for you. Despite the ridiculous plot and crazy supernatural powers and stuff, I thought the cast did really well. There were minor issues here and there, but overall I really enjoyed this one, and it's one of the dramas that made me laugh the most this year. In 8th place, I chose Make a Wish. This was a drama that was quite surprising. I was watching a bunch of these sweet on dramas for iQIYI 2021 lineup, so it's their light on genre, which is a suspense. It's 5 or 6 of them, and then they would put them all in a row, one after each other. This one is sweet on. It's for the romance, and out of all of them, I found that Make a Wish was one of the ones that stood out the most. This is about a girl who is actually from a different planet. She's like a cat that transforms into a human, but she goes back and forward. She ends up living with this bookshop owner, and their romance is just really cute and sweet. There's some moments that were very well acted, and I thought the female lead especially was great in this role. And despite the small budget or the rookie actors, The team behind this really cares about cats, and you can tell with the attention to detail in the scripts. There's moments where the female lead is doing a lot of things that looks like a cat, and they even styled her hair, her face, and picked the perfect actress, I think, to play this role. My 7th pick is Ugly Beauty. This is one that not a lot of people heard about, but the acting really impressed me, as well as the pacing and plot of the drama. This is about a pair of twins. One girl is a celebrity, one girl is a farm girl, and they end up switching places. The female lead pretends to be the actress while her sister is missing or recuperating somewhere else. And the male lead is a journalist who goes undercover to work beside this actress to dig up dirt on her. But little do they know, they fall in love, and he finds out that there's something fishy about her, and she's not like the rumors who say that she's very selfish, and this is because they swap places. The female lead actress in particular is probably one of my favorite rookie actresses of the year, and for sure she's gonna go places just because her acting here was so good. Usually in these types of storylines, it's quite confusing, especially when the two actresses look the same. So aside from the styling or the heavy makeup on one girl and the more natural makeup on one girl, there's moments where they swap and they pretend to be each other, or they double swap. And even though it sounds confusing, when you watch it, with the demeanor, the little subtle expressions, you can tell who is who even when they're pretending to be each other. The next drama I chose in 6th place is Crush. This drama stars Wan Peng and Lin Yanjun. It's a drama about a male lead who has visual impairment and the female lead who becomes his co-worker and teacher at this elementary school. And even though they start off on the wrong foot, they eventually fall in love, and he's kind of a cold guy who doesn't really interact a lot with people. Even though both actors were good, I felt that Lin Yanjun, who hasn't been in too many dramas, did an exceptional job portraying this character with visual impairment, as well as being super cold all the time. He makes you very invested in his character, and eventually when he melts and falls for the female character, you fall for their love story as well. In 5th place is You Are My Hero. This is a drama starring Bai Jingting and Sandra Ma. It's one of the first romance dramas that I was super invested in at the beginning of the year, and it's quite refreshing as well to see a drama with action and romance, and it's done well. So this is a drama about a special forces team and a medical team. So the female lead is a doctor and the male lead is the captain of the special force team, and they meet and interact on this combined training and rescue mission. I enjoyed all the couples in this drama, and I was happy about the pacing and even all the side couples. I usually skim over a lot of side couples in modern romance dramas since a lot are just there to be filler. However, the acting here is good, and also the characters and story. So I really like all the moments of friendship and joint team building. And it seems like this drama did really well overall, and a lot of Chinese dramas that will be coming out will be taking on a similar approach with the same romance between some type of officer and maybe even a medical team, and trying to incorporate some action with the romance. In 4th place is Remembrance of Things Past. This drama has 12 episodes and it stars Zhou Yutong and Bai Yufan. However, there's multiple couples with more focus on the female characters. I really like the female-centered plot trend that's been happening across Asia and specifically Chinese dramas. But my favorite has to be the compact ones where it's around like 12 to 24 episodes max. And I feel like any more longer than that, it could be good, but still, I feel like modern dramas doesn't need to be that draggy, especially over 40 episodes. Anyways, this is a drama about 3 different women and their different careers and paths. They become friends, and just from the first 2 episodes alone, if you watch this, you can feel the emotions and intensity of this drama. The acting is so good, and there's a lot of raw and heartfelt moments, and it's a great slice of life drama. If I had to pick a number 1 best, well-written script and acted, I think this would beat my number 1 pick on this drama. But since it's personal preference and it's on how much I enjoy the drama, not objectively, which is why I still decided to put it in 4th place instead of 1st. But if you're looking for a high quality drama from this list and you haven't seen Remembrance of Things Past, I highly recommend you do. Now, before we jump into top 3, let's talk about 2 honorable mentions. So these are dramas that I really enjoy, however, I haven't completed yet due to either slow subs or just me being distracted with a bunch of other dramas, and I need to catch up to these ones. So the first one is Delicious Romance, and this one is slowly subbed, but it's so good. It stars some faces that I'm not familiar with: Lee Chun, Baby Chang, and Naomi Wang. However, the friendship and the acting here is just really high as well, and it's really up there with Remembrance of Things Past for me. So this is another female-centered plot with a trio of female leads, and it's about romance, slice of life, and relationships. Out of all the ones that came out this year, I think this one is one of the best ones that depicts the friendship. And Delicious Romance follows 3 urban women and reflects their different struggles of relationships and how each one interacts with food in their own way to find comfort and healing. Some of these issues includes divorce or ending a long-term relationship, re-entering the workforce, changing careers, and finding love. Highly recommend this drama if you watch Remembrance of Things Past and you're looking for a different drama to fill up that similar feeling of high quality script, good pacing, and acting. The other drama I wanted to quickly mention is To Fly With You, starring Wang Anyu and Song Ju-er. This is a drama about 2 people who go to the same athletic university. They start off being kind of like enemies to lovers, however the male lead falls for her first. Either way, if you enjoy sports or skating dramas such as Skate Into Love, I think you'll enjoy this one. I really enjoy the acting of the leads and it's super cute. However, a fair warning for this drama in particular, it is a little bit slow in some parts. And if you don't like the best friend's character, then unfortunately she takes up a lot of time since we follow her love story throughout the drama as well. But this one has good chemistry and is super cute if you're into sports romance dramas. In 3rd place, I chose The Day of Becoming You, and I know this would be a number 1 or number 2 for a lot of people, and I can definitely see why. So this drama stars Stephen Zhang and Liang Jia. It's your classic body swap type of drama, full of hilarity, and I think one of the best parts that adds to this drama is just the funny usage of the background noises or original soundtracks that just make you laugh. Out of the 2, the standout actor is definitely Stephen Zhang, and he's one of my favorite actors for a long time. I've been enjoying all his projects, and he has a very good range. If you're looking for a good time, some very hilarious scenes, I think this is probably the drama I laughed the most out of all the dramas I've watched this year. And moving on to 2nd place is Moonlight. And I know a lot of people think that this is just a typical romance cutesy drama, and I guess it is in some perspectives, but I also really thought that there was no drama that I've seen, at least in the past few years in Chinese drama land, that did female empowerment like this. It was subtle and it was just literally in the character's nature to do this. So the female lead plays a character that's kind and hardworking, but she's not naive or dumb. When it comes down to it, she'll stand up for everyone. I also like how many cool female characters in power there is, and it's very nonchalant. They don't really rub it in your face and be like, yeah, this is feminism, or they really try to push that. It's just there, and I just like how natural things are in this drama. I thought the female chief editor was one of my favorite side characters, and I do agree that there are some pacing issues later in the drama, but overall it didn't really annoy me. There's a lot of cute and sweet scenes, moments, some fun friendship moments, bromance, and for me personally, it's one of the most memorable dramas that came out of 2021. Last but not least is probably a popular pick, and it might be predictable, but I don't think it's overhyped at all. This is You Are My Glory, starring dilraba and Yang Yang, and it's not just because the casting is just full of beautiful people and they're good to look at. I genuinely really like the writings for the characters. They felt mature. And I love how confident the female lead is. From the start, she kind of plans this whole thing to meet the male lead because she likes him, and she's been having a major crush on him since high school. I really like how the pacing is. I know a lot of people might say that it's slow or whatever, but I thought the dynamics were natural and I enjoyed the friendship and the journey to their love story. I thought the ending was just beautiful, especially with the rocket launch and the wedding. I love how genuinely the male lead cares for her, and they really understood each other when no one else does. And she always rooted for him, even though when he had no confidence in himself to achieve his dreams, she was there to support him all the way through, and he was there to support her with her gaming journey and her celebrity career. Really love this drama, and that's it for my top 10 of the year. I might do a top 10 worst dramas, no promises though. Or if not, I'll do a final one on all the dramas I dropped this year. Stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If you want to support this channel even more, check links in the description box below to my Ko-fi page. You can buy me a Ko-fi there and leave a nice message. And I'll see you guys next time.